Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to the channel. I'm Heather.
And I'm Casey.
And today we are going to be taking you on a boat tour to Lake Königssee and out on some of the little islands that you can tour by boat by coming down here to the lake. So we are going to take a little bit of a musical boat tour and stop at a restaurant. Yeah?
Yeah, probably get some lunch. So far, just the area itself is amazing.
So stunning. I think this is where I want to settle down one day. So if there's a realtor around here, contact us. If you're new to the channel, we do a lot of content about life in Germany and traveling abroad. And we love theme parks as well. So we do a little bit of just travel content. So definitely consider hitting the subscribe button and coming along the journey with us. So let's go ahead and head on the boat and see what we can see today.
Let's go. Mountains are crazy.
It's so beautiful. We're packing super heavy. We're both in like 30 camera bags and a purse and everything.
You're actually not allowed to kayak or anything on the lake, but when weather's nice, you can rent rowboats from like the information center here. So it looks like somebody did that on a nice day like today.
Looks like they had a big party on their boat.
Yeah, it looks like a little party canoe, but
And then you've got this beautiful scenery in the mountains. The water looks like glass. What do you think?
it's pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So we are standing outside of the little church that's sort of out, isolated off of Lake Königssee. We were going to look up some information for you, but we have no Wi-Fi. So we're going to...
Cell service. There's no Wi-Fi either.
There's no Wi-Fi or cell service, yeah. Either one. But
no Google.
No Google. But we are going to eventually go get some food. So if we get to Wi-Fi, we'll try to insert something here with some more information. But let's take you inside and just sort of see what the little local church here has going on.
All right.
Named after St. Bartholomew the Apostle, patron of alpine farmers and dairymen, this Roman Catholic pilgrimage church was first built in 1134, but later rebuilt in a Baroque style modeled after Salzburg Cathedral. Alright, so we've kind of checked out the main stop here in Königssee, but we actually booked the extended tour, which takes you all the way to the end of the lake and also to a smaller lake, I think, that's just specific to taking the boat all the way here. There's also a restaurant we're going to get to eat at, so we're really excited about that. Can't wait to see what kind of views are further ahead. So we're going to take you down there further on the boat and I guess talk to you about the food we have too, see how good the food is.
Made it.
We made it to Salet. This is beautiful. There's a beautiful waterfall over there. We're hungry. We're gonna get some food. This place is magical. If you haven't been here, put it on your list. there's animals in the hill. I don't know what animals, but they're cute.
Look like sheep.
Is it
They're
sheep?
pretty far up there though. I don't know if we can really see them in the camera. They're
There's
up on the
path.
hillside there.
There's the path, and I've done crazier things. All right, so we have made it here to the restaurant that is at the Salette stop, which is the longer boat tour if you decide to do the tour of Lake Königssee. And there are actually restaurants, he was saying, at both we noticed, which we didn't, I don't think I knew that there were actually restaurants at the first stop
Yeah,
too.
I didn't know there was one right at the church as well.
Yeah,
I didn't know
so
that.
you do have options, but if you want to come down and see this area, then this restaurant right here, the Gale would be your stop. So we're gonna go on in and have some food.
All right.
My food is not exciting, folks. It's spaghetti because I'm a very boring eater, but they had a lot of like schnitzel options, pasta options, and then they had some desserts, but we're trying to behave a little bit because breakfast this morning sort of felt like dessert. So just gonna go with a simple pasta and probably do a healthy dinner tonight, but look at our view out the window. What have you got there, sir?
All right, I went the more traditional German route with the schnitzel and a potato salad.
So you're the one that's really gonna do the food review.
Yeah.
Okay,
Put my lemon on there.
go for it.
All right, we just finished up lunch here at Salette. I thought it was okay.
It was all right.
Yeah, it's kind of, you do like a walkthrough.
Sort of, kind of like a buffet line, but not exactly because
Yeah.
it's not, the food's not in front of you. They still get
You
it.
still order what you want, but
Right.
as you're walking on the line, they just kind of hand it to you. It is cash only unless you spend
30 or more euros.
than 30 euros. Yeah,
So-
30 or more.
Bring cash, we usually do, and we stupidly did not
We did not
today.
But between the two of us, we each got our own meal and a drink, and it was 37 euros.
Yes.
So
I
using
do
the card
think it
wasn't
was
an
a bit
issue.
overpriced for the food.
Yeah, I think you're paying for the experience and the
Definitely.
view. The food was just, it was all right.
It
but
was okay. But for the experience, I would still do it.
yeah, absolutely.
So, but just know that. And the options were, there was a little bit of something for everybody, I would say, food-wise.
Yeah, and they got desserts and coffee and stuff like that too if you want.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll see if I might need coffee on the way back from seeing this waterfall that we're about to go to and a lake. You didn't tell them about the lake yet.
There's a little lake. I still don't know the name of it. It starts with an O. We'll put it on the screen.
We knew at one point and then
Yeah.
it's just escaped us, but we'll put it on the
Yeah.
screen here.
So we're gonna keep heading down the trail, get to the little exclusive lake that you can't get to unless you take the boats out
Yeah.
here. And
To
check
the
out,
long tour.
Yeah, the long tour all the way to the end of the lake, and then there's a pretty big waterfall over on the other side. So
Yes, and we found out too there is quite a bit of hiking you can do to some other waterfalls and things while you're here. Now we didn't know that, so we're very loaded down, and it definitely isn't the dress or the shoe situation
I
for
dressed
that.
for it.
Yeah, he's ready, but
I'm always ready.
I'm not. So we probably will not end up doing like a full hike, but maybe we'll go in a little bit and just kind of sneak around. But just know if that's something you are interested in, I would get an early boat tour because it's already, I mean, I can't believe how much time we've actually already spent just oohing and awing at things. So I would definitely say you're going to want to book an earlier tour so that you give yourself time to do all of the things that there are. There's shopping, there's restaurants, there's hiking. So
Yeah. And also, we stopped at the church, and we came by boat to all the way to the end down here to Salette. But the one of the people that work here was saying that you can just walk from the
Right.
church down to where we are now. And he said 30 minutes walking. I don't know how accurate that is because the terrain looked a little steep.
we've been
so
told some times before and it ends up different. But
depends on how skilled of a hiker you are,
Yeah.
I guess, on how fast you're gonna get here. But I would.
so I guess
venture
if
to
you
say it's more
didn't
than
do the
30.
longer tour, you still could technically come here.
Yeah, you
but
could
you'd have
come
to
down
hike.
here and just not pay for the boat ride.
Right.
And then you'd have to
Hike
hike
back.
back to the church to catch your boat.
Yes,
back to your car.
exactly. But so there's
But-
a lot of options and a lot of cool things to see. I mean, the scenery is fantastic. So I would definitely, I wish I had maybe planned a little differently. I mean, the photos will be nice, right? Because I'm in a cute dress and not hiking clothes. But I do like a good hike.
Yeah.
And it looks beautiful here, so I'm a
Absolutely.
little bummed that I didn't plan for that, but next time. There will be a next time.
Oh, I guess there's the next time.
There's a next time. So let's head on up to the lake and the waterfall.
Yeah, let's go.
This is so pretty. Every little piece of this has been beautiful.
All right, the Lake Obersee. That's what it was. It's the name we couldn't think of.
That waterfall says it's an hour and a quarter to get there.
Yeah, if you want to go all the way over to it, but you can see it from where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it right now.
Because I don't want to go an hour and a quarter.
No, that's a long hike.
That's a long
You
hike.
didn't dress for that.
I didn't dress for that, unfortunately, but the Obersee is not far, and I definitely want to see that. So there's also, we found out they're cows. And I love them. I want to bring one home.
I'm gonna bring home cows.
So we are at Lake Obersee?
Obersee.
Obersee. And this is kind of the famous house you always see in Instagram photos and things. So it is actually part of this tour. If you go on the longer tour, you can come down and see this little hut just settled beautifully in between the mountains. I mean, this is an absolutely stunning spot, and I actually think it'd be quite magical on a gray day, just the tones and everything. But the spot's even more breathtaking in person. Heather in her rarest form hiking. Generally speaking, when things get busy like this, we bounce. We leave. We like it nice and calm. So we're hiking still. Everything's been beautiful. The hike's been beautiful. But we are definitely hiking towards the boat ride back. There's some shopping in the village that actually leads here, so we figured we'd check that out before shops close. We don't know what time they're open till, but this place is amazing. We're gonna look in to see if there's any kind of camping around here, because that would be incredible. So yeah, I didn't really look into that before, but this would be an amazing area to camp in. So big thumbs up. You need to come here if you haven't.
So there's a little gift shop at Sillet if you forget to bring a sun hat, or you want a walking stick for your
Or
hike.
there's hats on the way in that I would know nothing about.
Yeah, she obviously doesn't know anything about buying hats before you get on the boat. Or there's cowbells if you want to get some for your significant other so you don't lose them.
Why would you need that? Why would
Obviously.
you need that?
But we're finishing up our hike around Obersee. We're heading back to the boat dock now to head back to the car, basically.
Yeah, but I think there's more hiking. If you look across from us, we've got this beautiful view right now of the water. The hiking goes all the way around to your right, down by the waterfall, all the way to that first stop.
Yeah.
So we really love it here. We really might come back and do this again at some point, and then it'll be more of a hiking trip, because that would be amazing, I'm sure, incredible to see.
Yeah, it'd just be a totally different perspective of seeing the lake, like
Yeah.
from up in the mountains rather on the water.
Yeah, I'd love to
I
do
think
that.
that'd be really cool.
Yeah, we'll know next time. So
Yep.
we're letting you know now so that you know and you can plan in
You
advance.
can choose either or, whatever experience you want.
Yeah.
Calm on the water or a nice, probably intense hike.
Yeah, I would say it's got to be somewhat intense of a hike, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but it seems like it would be. We made it back off the boat, and there is this cute little town here. There's lots of shopping. I saw some shops that sell dirndls, and I've been really wanting an authentic one from here. I actually found out I do have some German in my heritage. How about that? So probably gonna look at that, maybe look for a snack and some coffee or something, and then maybe head back to the hotel for the night. But this has been absolutely amazing, don't you think? He's nodding with the camera because the sound doesn't go both ways very well, but yeah, we're loving it. So we're gonna go kind of check out the town for a minute. Alright, so we're getting ready to leave here in a second, but we noticed something else that we wanted to point out to you. There is actually a bahn, or like a, what would you call that in States? Like a chairlift, yeah, or like a ski lift that goes up the mountainside here. So that's another thing you have as an option to do and actually get that vantage point, which I'm sure is gorgeous. Alright, so we just kind of spun through the town. I looked at dirndls and I found one I really like, so might come back for it. I'm not sure yet. And the lady was so sweet and helpful.
Yeah, super nice.
Super, super nice. This place is beautiful. All kinds of cool shops to check out here too. So you could definitely spend some time even just...
You could spend all day here.
Yeah, 100%.
I would definitely plan on that if you want to just not be rushed. And
yes.
Parking is, you can do an hour, 3 hours, or 24 hours. And I mean, we've been here for probably close to 6 now.
Yeah,
so
we've been here a while.
We paid for the 24. I think it's definitely worth it, so you're not running around.
Yes.
And you can just take it all in.
Yes, I think anybody that has thought about coming here would love it. Like, I do think this lived up to, or more so than the hype.
Yeah.
Very, very just beautiful place. So I've said it a few times already, but highly recommend making a trip here. And I think there's some rentals you can do on like rowboats and stuff too. Did we talk about that?
Yep.
So if that's something you want to do, you can kind of, have that romantic day out on the water. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope this sort of just gave you a little visual insight into Lake Königssee here, and we will see you in the next one.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.